ABC 31 News tonight. I'm Scott Beadle. We're looking at yet another night of extreme cold, but there is some better news on the horizon. Weather continues to be our big story. Let's go right now to meteorologist Kim Walker.
Well, unfortunately, we do have a hard freeze warning in effect for tonight, and then by tomorrow, we are going to see maybe a little bit of sun, which will help to warm us up. 23 degrees at 7 o'clock with mostly clear sky, and then as we progress into the noon hour, temperatures will climb to around 40 degrees. Our afternoon high will be close to around 50 degrees before it's knocked back down to around 47 as we make our way to the 5 o'clock hour. Through the weekend and into next week, we have another storm system that could bring us a chance of rain, but despite the rain and the clouds it will bring, we are going to see those temperatures warm up. So maybe a couple of chilly days, and then we're going to be closer to normal as we head into the second week of the year. We'll take a look at your forecast coming up in just a little bit.
All right, thank you, Kim. The United Education Missionary Baptist Association is giving the gift of warmth during this cold spell. ABC 31's Char Thomas was there.
During the cold winter months, it can be hard staying warm living on the streets. As temperatures start to fall across Louisiana, there are an extremely vulnerable population of homeless people in desperate need of blankets and shelter. Director of Home Mission, Reverend Floyd Kurtz, along with the United Education Missionary Baptist Association, felt the need to help the less fortunate stay warm this winter.
And we felt like compelled as a director, assistant director in our association, that there's too much going on out in the world that we need to be doing instead of staying inside of the buildings and just clapping our hands and singing songs when the need is on the outside.
Last year, a homeless man by the name of Greg was found frozen to death on a bench in the City Park area. Luckily, Renee Mason and her husband were able to receive blankets and hygiene necessities from the UEMBA. Renee says they are angels.
We got blankets, we got food. They saved our lives.
The UEMBA will host another blanket drive this Saturday. For more information on how you can keep a homeless person warm this winter, contact them at
Call me at 318-787-4868 or 318-709-2895 and contact us, and they come to our headquarters at 1700 Bank Drive in Alexandria, Louisiana.
Char Thomas, ABC 31 News.
Qualifying for March primary elections continues for a second day. There is a special election scheduled for the Alexandria City and Ward Marshal's post, and 5 are now qualified there. Edward Butler, Jerome Hopewell, Ricky Rochelle, John Ritchie, and Darrell Terry. And it's time for the City of Pineville elections as well, though no one is yet challenging Mayor Clarence Fields. 2018 looks like a busy year for Central Louisiana Technical Community College as they continue to work on their expansion. ABC 31's Joanna Phillips has that story.
In 2015, a groundbreaking ceremony was held in downtown Alexandria for Central Louisiana Technical Community College's new campus. I sat down with the college's chancellor, Jimmy Sawtell, to get some insight on the up-and-coming downtown location.
What we have here is an overview of downtown Alexandria, and as you can see in the layout, the campus, one of our 2 new sites downtown, is right in the center of all of the action of downtown, which we're very, very grateful for.
In addition to the new downtown campus, another building has been purchased by the college.
We also have purchased what's formerly known as the McCormick Building, and that will be part of CLTCC as we move forward with our plan to have all of our programs downtown.
And the chancellor explained the design of the new campus and something always thought about when it comes to downtown: parking.
We have an L-shaped design that would face 5th Street, and there's a lovely courtyard area for folks to capture that greenery and have a green space. It's practical, but it's also very beautiful in its presentation. Parking is always going to be a concern, especially if we plan to grow, which we do. We're working with the mayor's office. Huck Roy's done a wonderful job with us. Mayor Roy's been a big supporter. But we're also looking at every parking spot that would allow the student to park safely and then get to class within a 5-minute walk.
It'll be a big addition to downtown Alexandria as it continues to grow and revitalize. Chancellor Sawtell hopes to have the campus completed and functioning by the fall of 2019. Joanna Phillips, ABC 31 News.
Today, Avoyelles Parish residents took a trip to the Epps house to tour and celebrate the anniversary of the freedom of Solomon Epps. Constructed in 1852 for the Edwin Epps family, this single-story Creole cottage was originally located on Bayou Buff near Holmesville in Avoyelles Parish. Relocated to Bunkie back in 1976, the house was then moved to the LSUA campus in 1999 and reconstructed.
We are here today to celebrate the 165th anniversary of the freedom of Solomon North Epps. He was, of course, a free citizen, kidnapped into slavery, and he was held in Avoyelles Parish for 10 of those 12 years. He wrote his memoirs, 12 Years a Slave, when he was returned to freedom. But he was actually enslaved by Edwin Epps, whose house we are in. He helped build this house, and it was the building of this house that ironically brought about his freedom.
The Epps House tours are free to the public. Solomon Northrop's Gateway to Freedom is open on a weekly basis, Thursday to Saturday from noon until 4 o'clock. It's also available to groups by appointment by calling 318-445-3672. Well, today the Treehouse Children's Museum kicked off its STEAM camp. For 4 days, students will create crystal snowflakes, build an igloo, discover how penguins stay dry, and even practice coding with Legos. All of the activities include fun, hands-on projects, while the kids learn about science, technology, engineering, art, and math.
So STEAM Camp, they've added a new letter from STEM to STEAM. So it's science, technology, engineering, art, and mathematics. So that's where the A comes in, is the art part. And so this is a winter themed one, so all of our activities are winter themed: snow, penguins, polar bears, things like that. Yesterday we learned about polar bears. Today we're learning about penguins and how wax makes their feathers stay dry when they dive into the ocean.
For more updates on the Treehouse Children's Museum events, you can visit their Facebook page. The 6th annual Foodapalooza is coming up this month, and everyone with a love for food is invited.
Foodapalooza is the state's largest local food celebration. So whether you like to grow food, or whether you're a farmer, or you grow food in just your backyard, or you like to eat food, you like to cook, you like to make a difference in your community, Foodapalooza is the place to be. It's a place to connect with others who like food just like you, a place to connect and share resources with others as well, and again, just to celebrate.
This year, Foodapalooza will be held downtown at the Alexandria Museum of Art. You can visit freshcentral.org to learn more. Well, not all soils are created equal. Some are better for growing particular plants, and some are worse. On this edition of Get It Growing, LSU Ag Center horticulturist Dan Gill explains steps you can take to check and improve your soil composition, a step that can be crucial to proper plant growth.
Most gardeners are aware that the soil you garden in has a profound influence on how successfully you can grow your plants. Now, learning about your soil is not as easy as just going out and looking at it. One way to learn more about it is to have your soil tested. A soil tester will tell you important things like the nutrient levels of your soil, its fertility, and the pH level. These soil test boxes are generally available at your local nurseries and garden centers, or you can always find one available at your local LSU Ag Center Extension office. Everything you need to submit a soil sample is here in the box. You drop in the mail and it goes right to the soil testing laboratory. Now, the nutrient levels that come back will influence how you fertilize your areas, but you may also get some information on the pH. That's the scale that soil scientists use to gauge how acid or alkaline the soil is. If the pH is above 7, it's alkaline. If the pH is below 7, it's acidic. If your soil is too alkaline or acidic, you may need to adjust the pH. Now, if your soil is too alkaline and you want to grow acid-loving plants like blueberries or azaleas, gardenias, well, you can acidify the soil using products like sulfur, aluminum sulfate, or copperas, which is iron sulfate. Use these per label directions, and they take a while to work, so put them out well in advance of planting. If your pH is too low and your soil is low in calcium, you'll be recommended to use agricultural lime. Never add these products to your soil unless you've had a soil test run and you know exactly what you're doing. For Get It Growing, I'm Dan Gill with the LSU Ag Center.
And for more information on other lawn and garden topics, you can call your parish LSU Ag Center Extension Service Office or visit the LSU Ag Center website at lsuagcenter.com and click on the Lawn and Garden button.
The Harlem Globetrotters are coming to the Rapides Parish Coliseum Wednesday, January 24th, and you can become a Junior Globetrotter. Just go to KLAXTV.com or our Facebook page and upload a video of you or your kids yelling, "I want to be a Junior Globetrotter." Submit your video between now and January 10th, and then have your friends vote on your video. The video with the most votes wins 4 VIP tickets, 4 meet and greet passes, 2 seats on the bench, 2 Trotter t-shirts, and 2 autographed basketballs. Enter today.
Well, welcome back, everyone. Temperatures today did climb into the upper 40s. Still a little bit chilly out there, but at least we saw some sunshine and making us feel a little bit better. And as we make our way to the evening hours, those temperatures will continue to plummet. So 37 degrees right now in Alexandria, 38 in Leesville, still hanging on to the 40s down to our south. The winds haven't been too bad, but even with the slight wind out there, our wind chills have caused those temperatures to feel a little bit cooler. So right now, it feels like 37 degrees in Lafayette and around 44 degrees in Leesville. As we progress into the next couple of hours, temperatures will be below freezing, and we're going to stay that way into the early morning hours. So we do have a hard freeze warning in effect until 9 o'clock in the morning, and it looks like most of Louisiana has now been taken out of that freeze warning, but still Rapides Parish, we're still under that freeze warning again until 9 o'clock in the morning. So you don't want to be outside for a long period of time because temperatures will be well below freezing. As we make our way into tomorrow, though, high pressure will continue to build into the region. It will be a little bit to our east, and what that means is we're going to see a return flow, meaning that south winds will return and the warmth will also be returning as well. So it looks like some of that cold will be retreating, and we're going to enjoy temperatures closer to normal. So here's a look at your headlines. It will be sunny but cold as we start off the day, increasing clouds, especially in the late afternoon, and then we're going to see a little bit more sunshine as we head toward the weekend, at least for the first half of the weekend. Warmer temperatures, and as we progress into next week, it looks like rain chances will return, but again, temperatures will be mild as we make our way into the second week of January. Here's a look at your forecast tonight. Temperatures will be plummeting down to around 21 degrees in Alexandria, 24 a little bit to our west in Boyce, 17 degrees in Oak Grove, and in Walters around 18 degrees. So partly cloudy skies tonight and then sunny tomorrow. Temperatures warming up close to around 50 degrees in Alexandria tomorrow, and Otis 49 in Boyce, and 50 degrees in Colfax. But so it's going to be a little bit chilly, a little bit under our normal temperatures, but lots of sunshine returning for your Saturday with the high around 54 degrees. Warming up to around 60 on Sunday, but we do have chances of rain early next week, and then throughout next week, temperatures will be in the 50s and 60s for our highs, and overnight lows will be above freezing. Scott?
All right, thank you, Kim. Coming up, NSU's women's basketball coach, Jordan Dupuis, talks about losing another tough conference game.
From the halls of Montezuma to the shores of Tripoli.
Watch Gomer Pyle on The Andy Griffith Show.
Shazam!
And on Gomer Pyle.
Shazam! First to fight for right and freedom and to keep our honor clean. We are proud to claim the title of United States Marine.
Watch all your favorite classic shows in one place. Watch MeTV Alexandria.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Nick Frank. The NSU women's basketball team dropped to 0-3 in conference play after a loss to Texas A&M Corpus Christi. The Demons, though, were trailing by 13 at the half, stormed back to take the lead late in the third quarter, but that effort burned the Demons out in the fourth.
We cut our numbers down. We cut our press down. We tried to make it a half-court game, and it worked up into a degree, but we didn't sub until, I think, with 4 minutes left in the fourth quarter. So we may have gotten a little burned out, but again, that's where your will to win has to overcome anything else. And we're very close, but close doesn't win. We've got to push ourselves forward.
Well, thanks for joining us. Have a great night.
like us on Facebook. More ways to stay connected with KLAX TV.
ABC31 KLAX, the exclusive provider of ABC programming in Central Louisiana. We are the only station where you can watch new, first-run ABC programs like Dancing with the Stars, Designated Survivor,
Strike the enemy.
Grey's Anatomy.
Rays can deliver.
Damn right.
Hi, I'm Michael Bailey. Call me at the number on the screen. See how easy and affordable television advertising can be.
Come out and give back to the community January 12th at the 6th Annual Boots and Blue Jeans. Supports local vendors, sponsors, and charities. And one lucky kid is awarded a book scholarship for college. Honor our past at the Martin Luther King Jr. celebration on January 15th for MLK Day. Events will be held at the Alexandria Riverfront Center. Bring the whole family January 20th and watch as theater and technology come together in Lightwire. In complete darkness, electroluminescent artistry brings characters and stories to life in this exciting performance. Come to the festival that celebrates fishing, whether beginning or expert. There's something for everyone. Free admission, raffle, rod and tackle exhibitors, and much more. For more community events, visit us on Facebook or at KLAXTV.com.